Scripture reading this morning is from Hebrews 11, 6 through 10. It says, "And without faith it is impossible to please him. For whoever would draw near to God must believe that he exists and that he rewards those who seek him. By faith, Noah, being warned by God concerning events yet unseen, in reverent fear constructed an ark for the saving of his household. By this he condemned the world and became the heir of the righteousness that comes by faith. By faith Abraham obeyed when he was called out to go into a place that he was to receive an inheritance, as an inheritance. And he went out not knowing where he was going. By faith he went to live in the land of promise, as in a foreign land, living in tents with Isaac and Jacob, heirs with him of the same promise. For he was looking forward to the city that has foundations, whose designer and builder is God."
Good morning, everyone. I think I'm on. Am I on? Yeah, there we go. Good morning, in case you didn't hear that. It is a good morning. I hope you're feeling blessed to be here worshiping the Lord with God's people. Lots of great things going on in the Northridge family, and of course we're really grateful for the Smiths, Gary and Linda's grandson, whose life was spared, and God answered our prayers in a positive way this week. And we didn't know that he was so gravely ill, but Gary says he was near death, and so they're very thankful for your prayers, and we're all thankful to God for his mercy. Lots of good classes went on this last Wednesday night. If you missed out on that, got a new ladies classes or a class is starting this Wednesday. We have a men's Bible study, of course the youth and the children. And I don't know if you've taken a look back at our classrooms now, but a lot of them have been remodeled. I mean, they are looking really good. And so people have worked hard and appreciate the donations and the work that's gone into that. Of course, the parking lot's been all redone too. That's really cool. And we're just grateful for everything that everyone does around here to make this place a very hospitable and functional facility for what's most important, and that is what? Serving our God and learning about Him, growing in Him, and sharing Him with other people. And I don't know if you've noticed, but I mentioned last week that the website has been reworked. There's a little clip of a snippet of our website, so you can go to northridgecfc.org and check that out. We're trying to get all the content updated on there and keep that updated. So especially when you're looking for prayer requests, they're there on the site. So you have that list there that you can be praying for different individuals. Lots of other information on there as well. Now, to the story. That's exactly what we're doing. We're going through the story of the Bible. A lot of you have received the book. If you're just visiting with us, what we're doing is we're going through the story of the Bible, the grand scheme of things, in 31 basic lessons that are kind of lumped together. And they've taken scriptures from different parts of the Bible and put the Bible kind of like in one chronological story, like some man was just sitting down here and telling the Bible story to his children in about 300 hours. That's basically what we're doing here with this book. And, of course, it's no substitute for the Bible, but it is great to have that so you can understand the overall story. You can see it all the way from creation, down to the history of the church and all that happened all in between. These stories about Abraham and about this guy named Noah that we saw last week and where the prophets fit in. So this is really exciting that we can do this. Many of us have wanted to know where does all this fit and how does this all work out? And that's what we're doing as a church. So this is really exciting. Now, last week, we did look at the first few chapters, about through chapter 9 in the Bible, Genesis 1 through 9. We're kind of skip over chapter 10, which is, oh man, I just hate it when we skip stuff because there's so many good things that you miss. So once you read the story, then you're going to have to go back and get the rest of the story, okay? Because it is really good. I mean, a lot of good things have to be missed because we just don't have enough time. But if you show the map up here, and if you have that map in your book, the story, you should draw this little arc up there, up above where it says Assyria, to mark the place where the ark came to rest in the mountains of Ararat. So that would be the place on your map. So you can draw you a boat up there. And now we're getting into God building a nation. And so let's go to Genesis chapter 12, if you will, in verses 1 and following. Genesis chapter 12. Chapter 10 was the table of the nations. That's why I'm talking about we miss so many good things. There's no other document in ancient history like Genesis chapter 10. It is absolutely fascinating. You read through there and you'll say, what are all these peoples? It's telling you where everybody came from. All these different nations and all the people, how they all came from Noah, and it shows all their descendants. Absolutely fascinating. But like I said, we don't have enough time for that. So, chapter 12. Now the Lord said to Abram, go from your country and your kindred and your father's house to the land that I will show you, and I will make you a great nation, and I will bless you, and make your name great, so that you will be a blessing. I will bless those that bless you, and him who dishonors you I will curse, and in you all the families of the earth shall be blessed. Wow. Imagine God appearing to you and saying something like that. That is absolutely incredible.